All right, everybody, welcome back to part three of my trophy list. Last time we stopped, my throat gave out, and I stopped with God of War. Have a bottle of water this time. Uh, there you go. Not sponsored, but yeah, we'll keep going. Got a lot of trophies. Might do a little summation video, just at the end, like its own thing, just in case nobody wants to watch this 3 part long ass part, whatever. Um, But yeah, next game, Crash Bandicoot Warped. Never played this one. I played it a little bit at a cousin's house when it originally came out. Never got to platinum, never will. Fun game. Far Cry 5. That's another one. Played with my friend Casey. We just played that. No DLCs in there. A little bit of multiplayer in there. But we played through the whole thing co-op. But like I said in the last part, that we start this. He actually started before me, like a few days before me, and then in like 4 days I caught up. And then it took us 2 weeks to platinum it, because it's just his schedule is a lot less open than mine is. Um, but yeah, we got that. Played the hell out of it. Love Far Cry 5. I love the soundtrack. I listen to the soundtrack constantly. Still, I think it's fantastic. But I'm a sucker for like I guess religious music, like southern folk music, I guess. Big fan. Not a religious person, just like that kind of music. I don't know why. Um, Marvel Spider-Man, 10 out of 10. This. I love Spider-Man. I love the game. Um, Miles Morales is in here. Can't wait for Spider-Man 2. Big fan. Played all the DLC. Loved every single second of it. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. This was also just a Lego game. Uh, I similar to the other one that was on here. It's good. I like it. It's fun. Big fan. No no complaints from me. Flower. This is I replayed Flower. Still love Flower. I started it in 2016, as you can see. It took me 3 years and a month, and I got back into it. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Love Uncharted. Loved a Chloe game. I think if they ever make another Uncharted, I think it should be Chloe again. And I think like the other characters should maybe make an appearance, but I think she should be the one who leads it. I think the voice actress does a fantastic job as Chloe. I really think that this is really good. So highly recommend Lost Legacy if you haven't played it. The Legacy of Thieves collection just came out. I also played that. Replayed a good chunk of those games. Highly recommend. Just a lot of fun. Gone Home. This is like a short story game. I played it and beat it. Didn't care about the trophies, but then in a spring cleaning, I just decided to go through and get all the trophies back in 2019. Got 100% in that. Big fan. Mafia 3. Uh, like Mafia 3, got the platinum pretty quick. And then I beat the game, then I went back, got the platinum, and then did all the DLC. I think Mafia 3 is really fun. I'm excited for if they make another Mafia. There's been rumors that they're making a Mafia 4. But yeah, Mafia 3 is good, but it's not quite Mafia. Um, but I did like a lot of aspects about it. I think Lincoln Clay is fantastic. I think he's really fun. Um, just big fan. Batman Arkham Knight, love the game. Hate the trophies. There's literally one trophy I'm missing. Perform 15 different combat moves in one free flow. Can't do it. Literally just can't do it. I think it was 10 in Arkham City. Couldn't do it then. A friend of mine did it for me while he was playing my game, and he got that trophy to pop. Um, I he wouldn't do it for me for this one. I did the DLC, like I tried playing a lot of it, getting the trophies where I can, but yeah, no, I can't do that, so I'll probably never get the platinum in Arkham Knight, which kind of sucks, but still a fun game. Um, I really wish they would make another one. I would love another Arkham game. Suicide Squad, the one Rocksteady's working on looks good, but it seems more multiplayer, so it's not really my speed. and then also the Gotham Knights that from the Arkham Origins people. That's just that doesn't look like it's my speed either. But yeah, big. The next game, Scrabble and Battleship. I mean, um, that I like those games. Like when they're not video games enough. So I played them, got 100% of them. That's it. Move on. Spyro the Dragon. The Spyro collection came out. I played Spyro the Dragon, and then I was like, hey, a friend of mine's wife wanted to borrow it, and I was like, hey, you can play it. Like, I'm not in a rush with it. Yeah, no, I like Spyro the Dragon. I think that game is way better in the collection than the old one. I just the controls of the old one. I played it back in the day, but it's still not great. But yeah, definitely better in this version. Fun platinum, easy platinum. You can get it in. You can probably get it in a day. It took me 3 months, 4 weeks because I just took my time. Days Gone, like that game. Got that platinum. Didn't really do the DLC or the challenges or anything. I think it's fun. I know there's a lot of people want a Days Gone 2. I'd play a Days Gone 2, but I'm not itching for a Days Gone 2. There are some things I do want answered. So it'd be nice if those were answered, but I don't know. It's just some. This was like a Mad Max type of game. Like it just didn't feel like it was up to par with everything else. It wasn't perfect. It also launched completely broken. I waited some months, played it. I had almost no technical issues with it. There was a little bit of technical issues, but that's honestly just gaming now for a lot of things, which sucks, but it's all right. Red Dead 2, really liked Red Dead 2, really hated Red Dead 2. I think it's a cool game. I think the voice actor for Arthur is fantastic. I mean, the whole voice cast is fantastic. I think the story is really good. I think the game in between is like sometimes amazing and sometimes why am I doing this archaic thing? There's a YouTuber that talks about how Rockstar's game design is old. Then he put out one for how Naughty Dog game design is old. He makes good points in both videos. I think it's Jake something. Highly recommend. If you search that up on YouTube, you should be able to find it. Pretty sure he sits on like an exercise ball. Wears glasses. So good video. Batman: The Enemy Within. This is the sequel to the Telltale game. Again, Telltale game. Batman. Good story. A lot of fun. Enjoyed my time with it. And look, we're getting close to the beginning of the pandemic. First, Erica. This is the reason the pandemic started. This game is like an hour and a half. It has a girl that kind of looks like the girl from Game of Thrones, but it's not her. I think she does a good job, and I think the people in the game do a good job. I just don't think that like a live action game works. For some reason, I was very interested in this. The trophies suck, and I don't recommend playing this if you want to go for trophies, because you have to basically beat the game like 6 times. And there were some things I did, and it just didn't count for some reason. I followed a guide, maybe the guide was broken. I don't know. I have to go back through. I basically have to play it the 6 times because I have trophies from like different playthroughs that people recommend. Um, but yeah, not my favorite game. Not my favorite game. I will go back. If this 34 bothers me, I will go back. Life is Strange. I think it's fun. I don't think it's fantastic. I know a lot of people like it for the story. A lot of people like it for everything that happens in it. Um, I think the story is good. I think a lot of it's good, but I just don't. I'm not a fan of um, that type of game. Like I like walking simulators, but this one you had to like I had to follow a guide to take pictures of certain things. It just didn't that part, and then replaying some parts you can't skip. Like that kind of sucks, but kind of what you expect. Also, 61 trophies. It's too many trophies. Like calm down. Um, but it's I think it is worth it if you're not like going for trophies. I think it's worth it. It's not terrible to go for them either. But yeah, I recommend it. Just from a story perspective, I'm sure everyone who's like stories are has already played that. Last of Us Part Two. Not going to talk too much about it. I am not in the camp of it's horrible. I'm actually in the camp of it's good. And I'm sorry. It's an opinion. I think the game's great. I like the story, even though it goes in directions I would not have written it. I still think that I know why they did that. I know how it hits. I know some people don't like the cut kind of like break of the action in the middle of it. Um, I think that works really well. I think it was a risk. I, yeah, there's just a lot in there. It wrecked me emotionally. If you watch any streamer play this, a lot of them will cry. The ones that cry, all just yeah, just the ones that cry. That was me. I bawled my eyes out. And then what I said in part one, I think part two as well. Dreams. I love Dreams. Working on the platinum. This is one of those games where I go back to every so often. I've gone back to it. I haven't gotten a trophy in quite some time. There is DLC trophy as well. For I think some more story stuff. Yeah, I have to do that, and I definitely want to do that because just big fan. But yeah, there's like certain things I have to do. A lot of create mode stuff. Still trying to do a bunch of these. I still got to collect everything in Arthur's Dream, I believe. Yeah, Art's Dream. But I love Dreams. I think it's cool. I hope one day they give a PS5 version and a PC version. I really think this game could be something phenomenal. Once the like once a lot more people get to it. I think the people who are there already are making some crazy things. There's a PT remake in it, and it's fantastic. I'm not a big PT fan, but Genesis is. We've played a few of them, and two of them are so good, so pinpoint accurate. Um, there's actually a couple platformers I like in there. There's like a star shooting one, like kind of like an asteroids almost. There's like a there's just so many different types of games. I really thought that for the PS5 they would put Dreams as the game that comes with the PS5. Instead they did Astro, which is fantastic in its own way. But I think Dreams could have really benefited from that. But yeah, real cool. The Forest. Don't play The Forest on PlayStation. Um, I don't think it's good. We wanted a multiplayer game like for the small amount of friends the small little group we have. We played The Forest. I should have started on my other account. I still have to beat the game, but I'm also trying to go the 100 days, and I'm trying to do it legit. And I'm on like day 58 or 59, and it takes about a half hour for a day to progress. So, yeah, good times. City Skylines. Um, I have a PC. I built my PC in 2015. Friend of mine, for one Christmas in like 2017, he built me a new PC for 2018. So it's a good PC. It's not fantastic, but it's a good PC. Especially at the time, it was great. Um, all for the game City Skylines. I have almost all the DLC on PC. Um, I also played the hell out of it on PlayStation, got the platinum. Don't have all the DLC. I might one day just commit and just buy all the DLC. I don't know, but I love City Skylines. I think it's fantastic. I think it's one of the best games ever created. Um, I every time a pack comes out, I can't wait to watch LGR's review of the pack. I also watch his Sims reviews. He's great. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. If you have a PC first, if you don't, PlayStation, it works fine there. Controls are a little strange at first, but you get used to it. Um, I think it's fantastic. It just satisfies that little like that completionist thing, like, oh, I want to make the traffic better. Oh, I want to make these people eco friendly. Like, it just ticks every box. Um, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, probably my favorite of the newest ones of Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Got the platinum in Odyssey, did all the DLC. I I I really liked Odyssey. A lot of issues with this game. Kind of sad that this is the date that I got all the trophies on, but whatever. But yeah, I played this one about a year or two after it came out. Again, similar with the Lego games for the Assassin's Creed games, I wait till they're on sale with the season pass, like around $20. And that's exactly what I did. Horizon Zero Dawn. I actually played this on launch day when it came out. Um, I believe. What is it saying? Platinum in 3 weeks. Let me see this. Hold on. I think it's 2020. Yeah, 2017. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did the platinum and everything in 3 weeks. And then the DLC came out. I never did New Game Plus or Ultra. Oh wow. Huh. I have to go back. New Game Plus haven't done, but I did the DLC. Did I did some of the trophies for that. I love the first Horizon. Zero Dawn is it's my favorite PlayStation 4 only game. Um, so PS3 is Infamous or Infamous 2, and PS4 is Horizon. God of War is close. I love God of War, but there's something about Horizon. There's something about Aloy's journey that just hits me. I loved it so much. And then we'll talk about the sequel when we get there. I do have PlayStation VR. Um, I tried to get healthier by playing Beat Saber. Um, I would say I did for the like week or so that I played Beat Saber. I will go back to Beat Saber, especially if PSVR 2 is backwards compatible. I actually really like VR. I'm a big fan of VR, um, and I will continue to play them. Um, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if this trophy level will ever go up. I don't know if I'll bust out all the cores and everything. It's not really that much, but it's enough to stop me. I'm kind of lazy. But yeah. Jeopardy. I like trivia games. This was cheap. I got most of the trophies. There's like a DLC, like multiplayer trophy. I didn't do it. I don't care. I'll never go back. What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a fun story game. 9 trophies, 2 hours, 16 minutes. Play it, done. Be happy, move on. Big fan. Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Borrowed this from Kevin. Played it for probably like 2, 3 months, and then I held on to it for a long time. Finally got the platinum after 3 years and 7 months. Gave it back to Kevin and was like, yeah, it was okay. There's a trophy where you have to look at every possible scenario before solving the case, and I was following a guide, didn't realize that was a trophy, screwed myself, basically had to replay it again. So I did do that, but it just took me another 3 years. Ghost of Tsushima, love Ghost of Tsushima. Love the multiplayer. We really got to get back into that. Genesis, if you're watching this, I know we always say we will. One day we actually will. Um, I played the PS5 version. That's where I got the DLC stuff, but I still got the platinum in the main game on PS4, so that's cool. And Mafia, like I said in the first part, I believe the definitive edition. Played that. Never played this originally, so it was nice to go back. Got the platinum. Some of the trophies sucked, but big fan of that. So yeah. Astro's Playroom. 100% of this, got the platinum, did the DLC, the extra trophy list. Love this game. I think it's one of my favorite PS5 games still. I just think it's really good. Um, highly recommend uh, if you get a PS5, absolutely playing this. If you have a PS5 and you skipped it, don't. I'm telling you, it'll show you things with the controller that are cool, but I think it's cute and it's got a lot of PlayStation history and it's just a lot of fun. Some people will say it's a commercial. Sure, everything we play is a commercial, so yeah, highly recommend. Miles Morales, again, a lot of fun. I also bought it with the Spider-Man Remastered. Thankfully, I didn't have to replay Spider-Man Remastered all that much. I was totally going to, and then all the trophies popped, including a lot of the DLC ones, except I think one. Um, and I liked the game enough that I still played quite a bit of it. Um, yeah, huge fan of the Spider-Man games. Miles Morales, I think, was really cool as well. The Outer Worlds. I thought this was going to be a sci-fi Fallout. It kind of is. It's not as open as I would like it to be. It's more like sections. And there's a lot of loading, especially on PS4. On PS5, the load times went from 45 seconds to about like 15 to 20. Sometimes it's like 5 seconds. It's still a little too much. I ended up beating it. I want to go back. I want to play it, but I wish you got a PS5 patch. Um, I know it got a Series X patch because this developer that was bought, Obsidian, was bought by Xbox. Um, but yeah, I like the Outer Worlds. I think it's fun. But look into it a little bit more if you want to play it. It's not as Fallout as you think. Um, Maneater, it's a shark game, and you have to tap R2. That's it. You have to do that for a day and 6 hours to get the platinum. So, um, your finger will hurt. My finger hurt for like a couple days, because it's literally just tapping R2 thousands of times. Um, it's a fun game. I recommend the Bone skin. It's the strongest, I believe. There's a whole Reddit thread about it. But yeah, it's fun. Concrete Genie, that's another little game, but it was free on Plus. I love this game. I thought it was fantastic. I think it is a genuine surprise to me how much I actually like this game. It's not a game I would normally play, but I really liked a lot of things about it. I like the story. The story like talks about bullying and stuff. Um, I think it switches up the genre of the game towards the end, and it's still fun. Highly recommend. Highly, highly, highly recommend. I can't wait to see what that studio does in the future. They're apparently working with the Sony Animation Studios on making a game, so that could be the Sly game, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I loved Concrete Genie and highly recommend it if you have a PlayStation. Lego DC Supervillains, another Lego game. Got it cheap with all the DLC. Got playing. Wheel of Fortune, that trivia game. Again, that's just trivia games. Family Feud as well. Got all the DLC or got all the trophies, platinumed them. Darts as well, 6 trophies. Kevin and I actually raced. We talked about it in an episode of Crafting a Chat. We bought it and then we raced. Kevin got it in 54 minutes and I got it in 59 minutes. So he won, unfortunately. Good for him, but I just ugh. Air hockey, don't buy this. It's kind of broken. Like 3 people have the other trophies I'm missing. Um, I actually messaged them and reached out, and one of them responded, and they were like, "It's actually not terrible. You just got to get lucky with it." And I still consider that terrible. Um, but yeah, and then Ratfest. That's one that Kevin and I just got addicted to. It was free on Plus. We all tried it out, but Kevin and I are the ones who stuck with it. We have, I believe, 2 compilations uploaded to the channel here on Starting Too Late. So if you're curious about how that went, highly recommend looking at that and going into that and laughing. It's just us really laughing and having a good time, and Breakfast is a lot of fun. So highly recommend. Oh boy, where are we? I honestly, I think I might stop here. We'll continue next time with Subnautica. Should be the last part. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next.